Sports. A ground that barely needs an introduction. The grand theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. And our live game is Bournemouth against Newcastle United. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store. Gordon!
And that's a throw-in. Early ball. Header! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Well, if only the calibre of the finish was as high as the calibre of the supply. I mean, that was a beautifully played cross and really should have seen something better on the end of it.
Looks to slip it through. Can he finish? Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him. Gordon.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. No, that's not the ball he wanted. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Goalkeeper's ball.
Too fair.
Bruno gets it back. Tonelli gets into the right position to intercept. Cuts it out. Now the pass. Newcastle are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Tonali puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Tonali. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Pumps it upfield. Unal looking to get on the end of this. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates.
Gordon!
Played into the middle. Saved it! It's gone a long way up and away. And it's Trippier. Trippier conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Cook. Tonelli cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Well, it looks like he's been the one who's targeted as the danger man here, and as a consequence, he's getting the special attention. They're getting players around him quickly, they're giving him nowhere to go, and I think pretty soon he could be getting frustrated with this.
Needed a better pass there. Bruno tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
It's broken loose! Goal! Bournemouth! Ramsdale did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Bournemouth take the lead, 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Trippier Crosses one in. And back out it comes. Kluivert with the ball through. Now they can break here. Looking to force his way through. Shooting chance! Yes! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. You've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Bournemouth themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Out wide to the right. In by Trippier. It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Brings it forward. Aimed long and direct. And it's Trippier. Trippier plays it into the box. Back of the net! They have come roaring back! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Tavernier. And there's the end of the first half. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Newcastle get the second half going. Great leap! Oh, not the best of headers.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down. They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
Tavernier battles to win it back. Oh, good interception. Willock tries the route one option. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tonelli spreads it wide. He slid it through. Good save, really well read. And the finish! And it's a goal!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Newcastle go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, taken with style!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Forward it goes. Passes it through. Share. Gordon looking to get on the end of this. Gordon. Lovely feet. He's had a shot! Ball's loose, who's getting there? And the follow-up. Goal! Newcastle! And they get themselves in front! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
4 in the game. He is the man. Newcastle get themselves into the lead. Firmly met.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Diakite does well there, alert. Sticks it away! 2 to the good, they have breathing space. That was glorious, pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
How many more does he want? There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Kluivert. Unal steered out wide. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That had to be more accurate. Out to the left it goes. Gordon. Oh, glorious footwork! Kluivert. Let down by a lack of accuracy.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refused to allow a turn.
Cook. Well played, he saw that coming. Murphy. Tavernier. Boots it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries a through ball. Aim forward. Now it's Unal. Ball swung in. Oh, good stop, it had to be. The home support won't enjoy that.
Well, it was a real opportunity to get right back into this game, but they've got to forget it now, move on, it's gone.
Up to meet it! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss. Looks like a good ball through. Eva Nilsson goes for goal! Tonali. Willock. Trippier. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Trippier, 2 assists to his credit already. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And that is that. Well, in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead, they lost their lead, and they lost the game. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd